Remy Ma and Papoose's black love fairy tale has exploded into a nightmare of betrayal, lies, and vicious social media warfare. Tonight, we're breaking down how this hip-hop power couple turned their marriage into a toxic battlefield, and why fans are begging boxing champ Claressa Shields to run from the drama. The chaos erupted when Papoose stormed Instagram Live, his voice trembling with rage. "I walked in on Remy cheating in our own home, with our daughter just feet away." He accused her of a years-long affair with battle rapper Eazy the Block Captain, playing chilling audio clips where Eazy allegedly vowed to leak private videos if she ever left him. Papoose insisted this wasn't a one-time slip-up but a pattern, claiming Remy had been sneaking off for days at a time, while ignoring their daughter's calls. She chose that man over her own family, he seethed, alleging Remy's behavior bordered on self-destruction. But Remy wasted no time clapping back. Within hours, she flooded social media with receipts of Papoose's own betrayals, texts he'd sent to other women during her 6-year prison sentence, screenshots of flirty DMs, and even photos of a Thanksgiving brawl where Papoose reportedly fought his child's mother in front of guests. "You wrote love letters to side chicks while I was locked up," Remy fired, her tone dripping with disdain. "You had baby mamas knocking on your mom's door, but now you're the victim? Stop lying to these people." Fans reeled as the couple's darkest secrets spilled out. Remy's supporters unearthed old interviews where Papoose bragged about his loyalty during her incarceration, juxtaposing them with his alleged prison-era affairs. Meanwhile, Papoose's camp leaked court documents showing Remy had delayed their divorce for months, until she moved in with Eazy. She didn't want a divorce. She wanted a paycheck, one source close to Papoose claimed, pointing to Remy's past admissions about funding their shared home and his children's expenses. The drama turned uglier when Remy dragged their daughter into the feud, accusing Papoose of using the child for Instagram clout, while rarely seeing her. Papoose retaliated by alleging Remy exposed their daughter to dangerous people, a nod to his claims about her controversial relatives. As the mudslinging intensified, even their inner circle split. Fat Joe, their daughter's godfather, publicly begged them to keep the kids out of it, while love and hip-hop stars quietly took sides. Amid the rubble of their marriage, one truth emerged. This wasn't just about love gone wrong. It was a battle for control, reputation, and who'd walk away looking like the bigger victim. And with both sides armed with receipts, the war was far from over. Papoose cranked the feud to DEFCON 1 by declaring, "I wrote 90% of Remy's rhymes, her biggest hits, her diss tracks, all of it." He singled out Conceited, the anthem that cemented Remy's comeback, insisting, "I stayed up nights crafting those bars so she could shine. But now she acts like I'm just some background noise." Fans erupted, with hip-hop purists debating the ethics of ghostwriting. If true, Papoose deserves royalties, not just credit, one user argued, while others mocked him as bitter and broke. Remy didn't just deny it, she nuked his narrative. "If he wrote 90% of my music, where's his 90% of the bills?" she shot back, detailing how she bankrolled their life for years. "I paid rent on 3 apartments I'd never even seen while locked up, bought his cars, covered his child support, and he's still crying over a writing credit." Her supporters flooded timelines with receipts, old interviews where Papoose praised her genius pen, and screenshots of him begging her for cash post-prison. The clapback turned nuclear when Remy smirked. "Funny how he wrote my hits, but can't write himself a paycheck." She accused him of leeching off her fame long after their split, even alleging he strong-armed her into listing him as her manager to skim profits. "He's a dusty with a PowerPoint on my career," she laughed, referencing his failed music ventures. Papoose retaliated by leaking vague contracts and rambling about sacrifices, but fans weren't buying it. Memes exploded of Papoose photoshopped as Remy's hype man, while critics blasted him for tarnishing her legacy to stay relevant. As the mudslinging peaked, one question lingered. If Papoose was the lyrical mastermind, why was Remy the one funding his life, and still winning awards? The answer, fans concluded, was clear. Talent can't be ghostwritten. But desperation? That's all him. Claressa Shields, the 2-time Olympic gold medalist, doubled down on her support for Papoose, posting workout videos with him captioned, "Real men build empires, not drama." She slammed Remy's digs, adding, "I don't need a man to file taxes. I need one who elevates me." Fans roasted her clapback, joking, "Elevate him to a financial advisor, then." Remy, meanwhile, amped up her easy hype train, posting clips of his battles with hashtags like #CreditScoreKing and #RealProviders. But Papoose struck back harder, leaking audio of easy snarling. "I'll bury her career if she ghosts me." The recording sparked debates about Remy's judgment, with critics blasting her for picking clout over self-respect. As memes of Easy as a credit score vampire went viral, the feud proved no one's hands were clean. The custody war over their daughter turned into a scorched earth battleground. Remy tearfully claimed Papoose used their child as a prop for social media, posting fake dad moments while allegedly skipping school events and birthdays. "He doesn't even know her teacher's name," she spat, sharing screenshots of unanswered texts about parent-teacher conferences. Papoose retaliated with equal venom, accusing Remy of leaving their daughter with relatives he called unstable, including a cousin with a rumored criminal record. "She cares more about clout than our kids' safety," he raged, vowing to subpoena texts proving Remy prioritized parties over parenting. Fat Joe, their daughter's godfather, stepped in pleading, "Y'all are traumatizing that baby, stop." But Remy doubled down, threatening to release evidence of Papoose's past aggression, including a 911 call log from 2019. Papoose fired back, filing emergency custody papers and alleging Remy's reckless behavior, with Easy endangered their child. "She's dragging our daughter into her mess to distract from her own lies," he claimed, while Remy's camp leaked photos of Papoose missing their kid's dance recital to attend a nightclub gig. Fans recoiled as the couple weaponized their child, turning private pain into public spectacle. Parenting advocates slammed both sides, with one expert stating, "This isn't co-parenting, it's psychological warfare." Even Papoose's own mother weighed in, siding with Remy in a since-deleted tweet. "A real father shows up, not just on camera." As lawyers circled and custody hearings loomed, their daughter's school reportedly intervened, urging the couple to attend counseling. But neither backed down. Remy live-streamed rants between training sessions, while Papoose dropped diss tracks mocking her failed parenting. The feud had no winners, just a little girl caught in the crossfire of shattered trust and shattered black love dreams. Remy Ma's once thriving makeup line is now gathering dust, with retailers quietly pulling her products from shelves after sales dropped by over 60%. Papoose's music career isn't faring better. His latest album tanked, barely cracking 1,000 streams in its first week. Fans aren't just walking away, they're running. "I bought Remy's lipstick to support Black women, not fund her messy divorce," one former fan tweeted, while Papoose's loyalists called him washed up and bitter. Even their joint ventures, like a 2022 podcast promoting relationship goals, have been scrubbed from the internet. But the true tragedy? Their young daughter, forced to navigate playground whispers about her parents' viral fights. Classmates reportedly tease her with Papoose's "Dusty" insults and Remy's credit score jabs at Easy. Teachers have flagged emotional withdrawal, and therapists warn the public feuding could cause lifelong trust issues. "She's not a pawn, she's a child," a child advocate pleaded in a viral op-ed, urging the courts to mandate privacy protections. Meanwhile, Claressa Shields is doubling down on her romance with Papoose despite the red flags fans keep waving. "Y'all don't know our truth," she snapped during a recent press conference, flanked by Papoose, who stood silent in sunglasses. Followers bombarded her posts with warnings. "He's using you to stay relevant," and "You're next on his blame list." But Shields, ever the fighter, clapped back, "I'm a champion and out of the ring. I don't need saving." Skeptics aren't convinced, noting Papoose's sudden interest in boxing merch collabs, right as his music income flatlined. As Remy and Papoose's empires crumble, their story serves as a brutal cautionary tale. Pride, lies, and revenge might trend online, but they leave real lives and legacies in ruins. And for Claressa? The clock's ticking to prove she's not just Papoose's latest lifeline. Remy Ma and Papoose vowed, "Till death do us part," but their marriage died in a hail of lies, leaks, and pure pettiness. And as the divorce drags on, one thing's clear: the only winner here is the drama.